In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get all 105 gubbies. So starting with party right in front of you at spawn, and also normal is at spawn. Moving on to glowing, glowing is in the house number 1, and it's just on the ceiling. Smoothie is on the beach, so in the chair here. You also have pirate on the pirate ship there. Moving into the water, make your way to the sunken ship at the back and you'll find treasure. Fish is just outside in the leaves here. You also have Liberty and Coral, so make your way to the other side. And Liberty is just round the corner here. And Coral is just above this by the rock. Moving on to Stone, so Stone is on top of this fountain here. And then inside the arcade you've got Dice, Jackpot and Lucky 7. So you've got the arcade machine, of course you have to get 3 of the same symbols to get these ones. So I got 3 dices first, and that unlocks the door just behind you there. And then next I got the jackpot, so 3 of those circular ones, and then 3 of the 7s, which gave me lucky 7. Moving on to camping, so if you make your way down to the forest, camping is just by the fire there. And then you have orange just in the tree house here. Moving on, so bear is just by the treehouse in the forest. And then if you just make your way to the burger place, you have race car just circling in front of the burger place, so just run into that to collect that one. And then inside you have fast food worker and large. And then if you make your way around the back, you'll find pan just by the garbage bins, and taco just on the roof. So teleporting to the barn, you have farmer just inside, and then outside if you make a right you'll find chicken, and then horse in the horse stalls here. And then you've also got makeup if you make your way down towards the castle. Makeup is just by the rocks. Next we have chainsaw, so teleport to the barn, and chainsaw is just on the right here by the log. Make your way up the ladder and towards the store. And inside the store you'll find Clerk, and also spilled soda on the floor. Moving on to snow, so teleport to snow and you'll find candy cane just on the left there. So you have to do this short obby. And then inside that snow hut there you have Lumberjack just on the bed maybe. So from spawn, if you make your way towards that castle, you'll find King. Moving on, so teleport to the houses. And in the yellow house here, you'll find computer. Make your way out and into the orange house, and you'll find toilet. And then lastly into the pink house where you'll find sleepy. Moving on to painting, so from spawn enter the greenhouse next to you, and there it is. And then if you also head upstairs you will find blue. Make your way down, take a left, and you'll find stack just at the top of this grey obby here, these grey parts. And then for Knight and Princess, you want to make your way to the castle. So first is Knight just on the stand here. And then of course you've got this wooden plank obby, and that will take you to Princess. Moving on, so if you climb onto the roof of this green building at spawn, jump in the chimney, you'll be kind of lifted up towards the sky. On your left you have light blue, and then if you kind of come back on yourself, on the right side you have Angel. You can walk on these clouds. I wasn't sure because they're kind of faded, but you can. And then you have Rainbow just at the far back. Touch this and you'll be teleported to this rainbow obby here, and Rainbow's at the end. Next you have Be Really Simple, teleport to the mountains, and there's a beehive just on the right. Touch that and you'll be teleported here. So for John Doe, teleport to the mountain, and you will need 4 people, or 4 people including you, so you need 3 people really. Now lucky for me there were 3 people in the game that helped out, but you basically need to stand on each platform here, and that will open the door at the back and you're able to grab John Doe. For Alien, you want to go ahead and teleport to the houses, make your way behind the pink house here and you'll see the UFO, or you could teleport to the factory. So for these next ones you need to teleport to the houses or factory and take this ride across. Once you're there, basketball is of course in the basketball court here. Towards the back you'll see that hot air balloon. You can ride that up and you will find Balloon, but while we're waiting for that to come back down, Turkey is in the wooden hut at the back here. And then of course you've got the hot air balloon, you just need to ride up. And then if you jump down, you'll find Clown, Pilgrim and Leaf. So Clown is in the circus tent here. Pilgrim and Leaf are just on this back part here. There's Pilgrim and Leaf is on the tree. Moving on to Dev. So from spawn, make your way towards the tunnel and Dev is just behind. Make your way up the ladder here. Up the second ladder and you will find Nerd just in this house here. Making your way out the house, you've got Old just on the roof, you can see it there. Fancy is just behind by the table there. And Cute is in her cute little pink house. So for Caterpillar, you want to teleport to the mountain and it's just by the rock here. And then Zombie, make your way towards that graveyard and step on the right middle gravestone just here. Moving on to Belle and Numeral, so teleport to the mountain and Belle is at the top of this tower here. And then for Numeral, this is basically a 5-digit code. It's basically Roman numerals, so the code is 1, 5, 105. Type that in chat and it will open. Moving on to binary, so for this one you want to teleport to the mountain and just drop down, and on the right you'll see a cave. So for this basically you need to click the red button that's at the very back. You can kind of see that black wire. And then as fast as you can run back up on top of the mountain, basically following this black wire, and that will open a door. You only have a certain amount of time to get back though, so make sure you're using the ladder to help you just here. So for miner, you want to teleport to the mountain, drop down and enter the cave just here. And miner is at the left, I was going to say back left, but on the left side here. So for error, you want to teleport to the mountain and you'll see a slanted building. Basically you want to make your way into that door there. I recommend taking your sprint off because that definitely helped me. And then just drop down the back here. Next we have strong, so for strong you want to teleport to the factory, make your way inside, and there is strong. In the door to the left you'll find boss. You'll also find janitor just in this room here. So for frozen, you want to teleport to the store, make your way inside, and frozen is just in the door to the right. Bag and egg, if you make your way to the very back. Bag is just in the trash can here. Egg is on the roof. And then milk carton, make your way inside, and milk carton is just on the left shelf here. Moving on to Paw and Jester, so for these two you want to make your way to the castle. Head all the way down, and Paw is just at the bottom here. And Jester is at the back of the castle. Next we have electric, so you either want to teleport to the store or just make your way to the mountains here, and you'll see this box here. So basically follow that black wire, and this is very similar to binary. You just want to click the door and then you want to rush back to that building before the timer runs out and grab electric. Moving on to cart, so teleport to the store, and basically it's a really simple cart ride, just follow it all the way to the end. And there's cart. Next we have apple, so it teleports to the mountain, and apple is just by this tree right here. Moving on to dirt, so for dirt you want to teleport to the forest or make your way to the forest, and there's just a dirt hole next to this rock here. So for evil, you want to teleport to the mountain and make your way, or drop down to the left here and make your way in this cave. Head down, touch the teleporter, and you'll be teleported to evil. So for Snowman and Reindeer, you want to teleport to snow, and Snowman is just in this snow pile to the right next to this building. And then Reindeer is just on the roof, so using this ladder here to help you jump up. So for Clerk, you want to teleport to the factory. And just on this left here, I believe it starts at 7 minutes, but you basically need to click that button to start the timer and then wait for it to hit 0, and once it hits 0 it will unlock and you're able to grab Clerk. Moving on to Tiny, so for Tiny you need to teleport to the forest, and Tiny is just by the rock here. For Ghost, you want to teleport to the mountain, make your way towards the graveyard, and there's a short obby at the back left. just here. So using the stone and tree to help you jump up. For Troll, you want to go ahead and teleport to the mountains, make your way to the back, and you'll see a troll sticker just here. Touch that, and the correct bunny is up the ladder here. So the 4th troll in, there you go. So these next ones are in space, so teleport to the store, make your way to the right. And you'll see this kind of space shuttle. Now to unlock space, it's kind of, what's it called? You know when it shows you a pattern and you basically need to copy that pattern? Really simple, just click the red button on your left and then just copy the pattern that it's showing you, and that will unlock the door for space. So astronaut is really simple, just at the top here. For red alien, you just need to enter the cave and it's on the left. For Dreamy, if you make your way to the very left, you'll see this long obby, and Dreamy is at the very end. Moving on to Saturn. So Saturn is wandering the map here, so circling. So you basically need to kind of chase it and then jump onto it. So as you can see, I was actually doing a different Gubby, but then I saw it and quickly grabbed it. For Cheese, you just want to make your way to the very back. And Cheese is just in this gap right here. So for Asteroid, you need to click these 3 blue buttons. Now be careful, because I didn't realize if you're in a public server, someone can actually take the asteroid. So as soon as one person collects it, it disappears. So I was quite lucky to be alone at this time. But basically run around and turn on those 3 blue buttons, and they will all point to a single part in the corner here, and asteroid is right there. And then for Gubby Mech, you need to collect 3 batteries. There's one in the cave here. You have another battery towards the very back where we found Cheese, just here. And then you have another one next to the portal in the corner there. Once you've got all 3, head into the cave and take a right. Press E to insert the batteries, and there you go. Moving on to Emo. So for Emo, teleport to the store, and for this one you want to take the cart ride. Now again, you can take the cart ride or you can run it like I did. Drop down and type loner and it will open. Moving on to upside down, so teleport to the store, head up the ladder and head to the very back left. Drop down and there it is. Moving on to tree, so for tree you want to make your way to the forest, and tree is just on top of the tree here. For graffiti, you want to teleport to the factory, and graffiti is just behind. So for cat, you want to teleport to the barn, head up the ladder, and we just need to click a red button to unlock that door there. So the red button is just on the left side. You can see open barn door. That will unlock the door and you're able to grab cat. Moving on to bucket, teleport to the farm, and bucket is just behind the barn here. Teleport to the factory, and you want to take this ride across. Then make your way to the very back and click the middle, right, left image, press enter, and there it is. And then for bacon hair is on the island in the very center. So I think the easiest way to do this is to just stand on the ride, but be careful as you don't actually move with the ride, you have to move yourself. but you can see bacon hair on the middle of the island just there. Next we have Butterfly, so teleport to the forest, and Butterfly is at the back right, so past the campfire here, just on the flower here. Next we have Flower, so make your way to the burger place, and Flower is just by the stone here. So for Glitched, you want to go ahead and teleport to the barn, make your way to the very back left, and you'll see a faded part. Go ahead and jump down there and you'll be teleported to a fairly easy obby. Just jump on the parts. As you can see, those arrows pointing to the right do dart you to the right, but just constantly jump and you'll be okay. And Glitch is at the end. For Plushie, you want to teleport to the factory, and Plushie is just behind the cardboard box on the conveyor belt here. Next we have Ball, so Ball is on that island that you have to take that really long ride, so teleport to the factory and take this ride across. And Ball is just by the basketball court here. Lemon, go ahead and teleport to the store. Make your way to the right and you basically want to head down to the lemon trees just behind the house here. And this one is just behind the pink house. And lastly, Dust. This one is in the chimney of the yellow house here, using the rock and tree to help you. And there it is. Let me know if this video helped.